Hey guys, welcome back. So this is my first video in about a month or so. I've been really busy recording, working on my band Firewolf's new album. We are finished recording and the album is being mixed as I speak on this, what is this, the 26th day of August 2021. And I'm happy to be back. I've been really itching to put out some more content. Got a lot of ideas, and this first thing we're going to look at today is the solo by Warren DeMartini from RATT on the song Givin Yourself Away, which if you don't know was on the Detonator album. And this album I think was overlooked by a lot of people. For me, it's got some of Warren's best playing on it. You know, right before, kind of right around that time when grunge was hitting and all that. So they kind of disappeared for a while after this album, but I thought it was a really strong album. Always liked this tune, and especially this solo. Just got a really cool touch and phrasing to this solo. So we're going to get to that in just a sec. If you are new to the channel, please check down in the description below. There will be a free sweet picking guide. It's called Sweet Picking Bootcamp, and it will help you get started with sweet picking chops and arpeggios and all kinds of stuff. My free gift to you. Make sure and check that out. Also in the description, I've got the tab for this lesson, as well as a jam track, so you can try this out for yourself. Okay, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do and ring that bell so you get more content like this. Okay, so let's get started on the solo. This is in the key of B minor. There is a couple bars, pickup bars, where it's kind of got this pre-solo melody going on. Solo comes in on the second one of those, basically over an A chord, which resolves to the D, to a G. Now we're into the main solo chord progression. G to A, B minor, G, A. And that's it. That's the whole chord progression. So we're squarely in the B minor Aeolian mode, but you'll see, except for maybe the last run and a couple notes here and there, Warren sticks mainly to the pentatonic, which sounds fantastic over this particular track. So let's get cracking on the solo. So the pickup bar, meaning before bar 1 over the D chord, is on the A. So right there we're going to go. And right on that bend we're into the D chord, which is bar 1 of the actual solo. So this pickup line here is, we're just playing on the 7th fret on the D string once, and then 3 times on the 9th fret on the A string. Back to the 7th fret D, 3 times on the 9 on the D string. So, and there's some muting going on here, which you can hear. And also we're going to do that same thing, but on the next string set. So 7 on the G, 9 on the D, back to 7, back to 9. But this time we're going to bend 9 up, so it'll be like this. Okay, so now on this bend here, we're doing this. Without repicking it. So you're going to bend a 9th fret G up a whole step and then keep rebending that, but you're bending it in time with the music. So you have to really listen. Okay, it's trickier than it might seem. It's a good test for your ears and your hands to see if you can keep that in tune and in time. All right, so. And if we want to count those bends, I think there's 6 of them. 6 of them. And then we're going to play this line. Sorry, it's... So we're going to play 7 on the high E and 7 on the B. 10 B. Quick bend on 9 on the G. And then 7 on the B. Then we're going to play 9 again with a pre-bend. Whoops. Without the pre-bend and then pre-bend. So 9 G like this. Again, slow the whole line. So when we pre-bend this 9 on the G, you're going to release it, pull it off to 7, and play 9 on the D. Okay, now this whole section is really smooth. Lots of notes there, so make sure and refer to the tab if you get lost. But let's go through them quickly here. So after this line, okay, now we're going to play 9 on the G, and then 7, and then 9, 7, D. So now we're going to play 7 G, 9 G. Slide up to 11, slide back to 9, all on the G string. And then once you get back to 9, play 7, 9, 7 on the G. So notice the articulation where I'm sliding, where I'm hammering, where I'm picking. You can kind of hear this in Warren's choice of articulation. You can experiment with your own for sure, but this is going to get you closest to what he's playing. So. Okay, and then we're on the 9th fret D string again. Now we're sliding here from 7 back to 6 on the G. 9D, 6G. Now we're going to play 9, 7 on the D. Play it again, but this time pull it off. Okay, so then pull it off again, 9, 7. Then play 9 on the A string. Then 7 on the D string. Okay, so all pentatonic so far, except for this note here, 6 frets, the C sharp note. That's your 9th scale degree if you're following along. And so here's what we have so far. Okay, now once you get here, so we're gonna play so now we're going to play a note out of the blues scale. This is 8, 9 on the A string. And then 7 on the D, 9 on the A. Back to 7 quickly on the D, and then 7 on the G string. This is kind of cut off. Like so. finishing there with 9 on the G. Quick little bend there on 7. And twice on the 9th fret D string, which is your root note. That's your B note. Okay, so that's a lot. Let me go through it again slowly. Here's what we have. And a little bit more up to speed. Okay, take that nice and slow, work it out. It's a great run. You could play this a few different ways. The live footage I've seen of Warren doing this, he kind of keeps it all here in one position as opposed to traveling down the neck, which it sounds a little bit like he may have done on the original recording, but I'm kind of going off the live recordings here, and there's not a lot of them. So this looks like even if he did play this run where he was traveling down the neck before, he adapted it to keep it all in one spot for live. A little bit easier way to play it live. But in any case, I like playing it this way too. Kind of keeps it a little tighter. So we ended up one more time on this run, and then we'll move on to the next section. Okay, now we're going to move up to the 12th fret on the B string, slide up to it, vibrato, and then we're going to play 10, 12, slide to 14, slide to 17. Bend 17 up a whole step, lower it, pull off to 14, and then play 17 again. So okay, and then we're going to finish off with this quick hammer pull run leading into the pentatonic scale at the 7th fret. So let's break that down. Let's take it from here. Okay, so it's the hammer pull start on 14, 17, back to 14. Then you're going to move back to 12, 14, 12, 10, 12, 10, 9, 12. I'm sorry, 9, 10, 9, 7, 10, 7. He's staying all pentatonic here, except again for the C sharp note, which is the 9th scale degree. So he likes adding that in, which is very cool. Now we're going to play a little sequence here. 10th fret B, 7th fret high E, 7th fret B, 10th fret on the B. And then we're going to do this blues lick here to finish the solo off. Bend up 9 a whole step, then on the G, then play 7 B, 7 high E. Pull off from 10 to 7 on the B. Play bend 9 up a whole step again on the G. Lower it, pull off to 7, and play 9 on the D string to end it. Live, I've seen him do it this way, where he'll end it on the same note, but it'll be an octave higher, bending up from 10 to 12 on the B string. Okay, so the choice is yours how to end that. So let's do this last run again. little quicker. Alright, and that leads you right back into the pre-chorus. Really cool song. Check it out if you haven't heard it before. And make sure and grab the tab and the jam track down below, as well as that free sweet picking guide. And hey, what do you guys think of my new amp? This is a Friedman JJ Jr, or they call it the Double J, I think, officially. It's the Jerry Cantrell from Alice in Chains' model, but in a smaller 20-watt package. And it's I got it cranked up pretty loud here. It's sounding great to me. It's got that old school hard rock metal tone just right out of the box. I've got absolutely no overdrive pedals. It's all gain from the amp, and it sounds great to me. It has a little switch on it, as some of you will know if you know about this amp, where you can switch between the Cantrell circuit or the BE circuit, and I'm on the BE circuit. So I'll have more about this amp on another video, but for now, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy this. Go try this solo out. Talk to you guys again soon. Rock on.